What is up, guys? I know I've been making a lot of videos like, should I get an RTX? Should I do this? But I think I may stick with my GTX. Even though it's a measly card, I gotta say, I can't complain because it can run my favorite game, Minecraft, at the best damn FPS, or at exactly what I need, 120. That's all I need. And I get a solid, sometimes 117. Well, that was 14 right there. But it goes up because Hypixel crushes your graphics. But even in a Hypixel, I get around I get around 90 to 120. Yep, see 120. And I get, mostly it's, in regular Minecraft games, it's basically 117 to 120. And the thing is, I gotta say, Minecraft is the best game that really doesn't crush your graphics. The only server that really does, anyway, is either an RTX map or anything on, like, Bedrock or whatever, but screw Bedrock when you have Java. I mean, Bedrock's good and all, but come on, look at Java. You get all access to all these servers you can play on. I mean, it's kind of awesome. And I'm even videotaping, and it's still holding up my FPS to, like, a high FPS. Like, look at that. Older cards like the 710, which I've played on, they only hold up to 30 FPS when recording and 60 FPS on it without recording. So I gotta say, if I'm lucky to record at up to 120, dude, I may stick with it. But oh, I hate this glitch. It's not my computer; it's their server. But anyway. Also, it was not my idea to buy a rank on this server, too. My friend just kind of bought it for me. My buddy Skier. He's awesome. So, yeah. He has a YouTube channel, but I'll feature him in future videos, okay? So, when I feature him in my future videos, go check him out for me. He's awesome. Yeah. I've yet to check out his videos. I've sort of been on and off the internet lately. I just started school too, so yeah. But anyway, I mean, a lot of the people watching this video probably know me, like personally, because I don't have a big demographic or viewer base or whatever. I only have 50 subs and I get 14 views on a good vid. But what I'm trying to say is, if you are going for a cheap build and you're like, I don't really play video games that much, but it would be fun to play with a friend or something, get Java 1.8.9 Forge. It is the best game, I swear to God. It is, all you do is download the Minecraft launcher, buy an account, and you get access to literally any hacked client or anything you want. And they allow hacked clients. This is the freaking game that allows you to do whatever you want. The only thing that doesn't allow you to use hack clients are certain servers. But, I mean, come on. If you're playing freaking 2B2T, yeah, you're gonna need a hack client, and Minecraft won't be like, you can't use that. They're like, sure, you bought it, and you get access lifetime for every version of Minecraft. We released every version, third-party releases, every third-party launcher. They even allow you to sign in on other launchers. They give you, like, they don't allow your account to, like, be compromised on other launchers and stuff. It's pretty sick. Like, it's really nice. So, if you're trying to look into gaming, I recommend at least the card I have. Well, actually, I recommend at least 970, GTX 970 or up. Or if you're really going for a cheap build, just do my Dell Optiplex build. It can run Minecraft, but you shouldn't record on it because I told you it just doesn't work. OBS and GT710s don't go together well unless you're just on the desktop of your computer. But yeah. So I would say, as you can see, I'm getting over 100 FPS, and it's only dropping to at the least like 90. But if I get into like a whole mess like this, sometimes it'll drop. Look, it's going down to 116 most of the time. But let me get to the point. So you guys in my OBS can only view 100, or not 100. You can only view 60 FPS, which is very, very good for a YouTube video. And I'm getting way over that on my card. And I'm thinking though, Because RTX cards do work with Minecraft, and shaders for me only get me 5 FPS and 20 on a good game. I can barely run Hypixel. I swear to God. With shaders, I can barely run it. So if you're like, ew, vanilla graphics, which a lot of people are, I'm fine with them, but like my friend Skian, he can't play with those. So he has a 1660, which, for God's sake, it runs 1,000 FPS. Me, the highest I ever gotten, no joke, only 110. Or not 110, 121. So I would definitely recommend getting like a better card. But if you're really going for a cheap card, the one I'm running right now is so low on the market, but performs so well with older versions of Minecraft. For some reason, it performed better with newer versions. I can run shaders and get 60 plus FPS on newer versions. But if I play with RTX graphics on an older version of Minecraft, as in built for it, my card can't cope with it. It's just my card is like, because RTXs they will adapt to the version. Because shaders didn't really exist that much on 1.8.9. They existed on 1.12.2 and up mostly, and I can barely run it on 1.12. If I run it on like 1.14, geez, I can get 110 FPS if I'm on a good day. It's crazy. But the problem is I don't have an RTX, so I can't like adapt to not having the full support. Because I have a GTX, which is just a standard card, but they're very reliable because they've been made for ages. First GTX was in like 2016, but they've been made for quite a while in the world of graphics cards. GTs are really good too, like a GT 890 or whatever the 800 series is. That's probably the lowest I would go. Actually, the lowest I would go would be a 970, like what my friend has. That thing can perform so well on even new games. It crushes the living crap out of it. But anyway, yeah, so I'm just going over like what you should probably do, because a lot of people are getting desktops and stuff for school. You don't need a desktop, but like if you want to customize it in the future and stuff, I really recommend that you get a desktop, because these things are cheaper in the long run. If you have a good power supply on one thing, you just upgrade easily. So I'm gonna get the lowest graphic RTX when it comes out. Oh yeah, I've yet to read your comments. Don't worry, I'll get to that and I'll make a video on it. So, it's like a 70% chance or an 80% chance I will get an RTX when the prices drop. Like, I believe that it would be so awesome. And if it's cheap, it may up the price because I need a better power supply, which is all good and fine and dandy. I just need, also I may get rid of my mustard cables and stuff. But, anyway, I may get a better power supply, because mine, if it runs a GT X 1060 3 GB, I think I may need a better one for an RTX 2060 Super. Because at the most, the best card I will get be a 2070. That's rare. 30, it's a 20% chance I would probably get that. But a 2060 Super cuts the price down a little bit. It's a little better. Uses a tiny bit less volts, I bet. And it would save some money on power supply. So, I mean, quite frankly, it's probably a good purchase, because the 2060 Super is all I need. I want minimal RTX graphics so I can run it on the side, but it just in general can cope with the game and run it better. That's all I want. My 1063 gig from MSI has done me so well, even though it's such a measly build of the 1060. I gotta say, they nailed it with this one. It's a cheaper card, but however they made this one, I'm nailing FPS right now. Like, for an older card, yeah. This card's from 2017. I got it in, like, 2018, a couple days before it turned 2019. Yeah, they gave me this. They could have given me a better card for a cheap price, but, you know, pre-builts are pre-builts. Yeah, so this video is only about just talking about what you may want if you're getting a computer, you know. And, Yeah, I really recommend getting, if you really on a budget build, get a 1063 gig, even though they should never have existed. If you want to play Minecraft, dude, it will crush everything you need. So nice. But just beware, don't crush RTX on it. Give minimal graphics for RTX if you want to. Because cards above the 1063 gig are actually able to run ray tracing on Java. Not Bedrock because they don't support it, but on Java, there's shaders that are supported for the GTX series, which is very nice. And they don't recommend it for my card, but it works on 1.14, so I play on that. So this video was just sort of going over stuff. And also, I'm going to show you that, indeed, I have, well, you know, I run a 1060. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope this just sums some things up. But if you're going for a cheap build, buy a power supply that can support cards beyond yours. Not too much if you're trying to go on the cheap side. But just make sure you get a processor from 7 series and up if you want to play like crazy stuff. I have an 8400K on my Intel. So, yeah. An Intel chip. I got a GTX 1060 3 gig, and I have 16 gigs of RAM dual. Also, that's another thing. You want dual memory, dual channel memory. It worked faster. So that's it for the video. See you guys. Take care, and hope this helped.